Okay, we're going to get started. I think we'll have a nice simple practice today. We'll start with the 12 rivers, spend some time on that, and then we'll do some Zhan Zhuang at the end. Nice, steady, solid Zhan Zhuang practice. So we'll start with some basic warm-ups. If you put your hands together, we'll rotate through the major joints to get everything moving. Starting with the wrists. And we'll go the other way. Now the elbows. And the other way. Shoulders. And the other way. Change arms. And the other way. Waist. And the other way. Knees. And the other way. Ankles. And the other way. Other ankle. And the other way. Neck. Tilting forwards and back. Forwards. Back. Forwards. And back. Tilting to one side. And the other side. One side. And the other side. And one side. And the other side. Bring your head to the center, relax your arms down. And twisting side to side, nice and loose, letting your arms swing. And settling back in the center. So feet shoulder apart, sinking down into your posture just a little. Back straight, neck long, shoulders relaxed and open, arms loose at your sides. We'll take a few moments to just tune into our body, our breath, and our energy. So aware of every part of your body, aware of your feet, your ankles, your lower legs, your knees, your thighs, your pelvis, your abdomen, your chest, your back, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your neck, your head. Taking deep, relaxed breaths and feeling the movement of your breath through your body. Feel your whole body expand and rise just a little as you breathe in, and your whole body contract and sink just a little as you breathe out. Deep, relaxed breaths. And as your body opens and moves with the breath, the energy flows more freely. And so you might start to feel your energy flowing more freely as well. And stepping your feet close together. We're going to start into the 12 rivers. So breathe in, large circle, bringing your hands close together in front. Breathe out, press apart, looking up. Breathe in, circle, gathering. And then breathe out, press apart, look up. Breathe in, circle, gather. We're using this exercise for the stomach. Breathe out, press apart, look up. Breathe in, circle, and gather. Breathe out, press apart, and look up. Breathe in, circle, gather. Breathe out, pressing apart. Breathe in. This will be our last one of this movement. And breathe out. Breathe in, circle. Breathe out, lowering your hands. Breathe in, opening your arms to the sides with hands in a crane's beak. Breathe out, turn, swinging your arms through. Breathe in, coming to the center. Breathe out, turn, swing the arms through. Breathe in. Breathe out. Crane looks behind. Breathe in for the spleen. And breathe out. Breathe in once more to each side. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe into the center. Breathe out. Lowering your hands. Breathe in. Draw your fists back. Pulling your elbows back. Sit into a little bit of a horse stance. Breathe out. Push your elbows up. Back. Forward. And open your hands out. Breathe in. Draw your hands back. Breathe out. Push the elbows up. Back. Forward. And open out. Breathe in, one more. Breathe out. Up. Back. Forward. And open out. Breathe in, draw your hands back. Extending your fist, breathe out. Bring it out through the center line of your body. Lower your hand, circle through it, comes close to your body, opens out. Open your hand, breathe in, draw back. Breathe out, extend through the center of your chest. Keep breathing out, circling through, opening out, open your hand, breathe in, draw back in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. One more, breathe out. And breathe in. Lowering your hands, stepping your feet a little closer together. Breathe in, bending forwards from the waist, keeping your legs straight. Clasp your hands together. Breathe out, standing up, keeping those legs straight, bringing your arms up to shoulder height. Breathe in, bend your legs, swing the arms back and down. Breathe out, reach up and back, let your whole body bend. 1, and a second time, 2. Breathe in, bending forwards. Clasp your hands at the bottom. Breathe out, standing up, arms to shoulder height. Breathe in, bend your legs, swing your arms back. And breathe out. 1, and 2. One more time, breathe in, bending forwards. Breathe out, standing up. Breathe in, swing the arms back. And breathe out, reaching up and back. 1, and 2. Stepping your feet a little wider. Breathe in. Breathe out, drawing the bow. Breathe in to the other side. Breathe out, riding a horse. Breathe in, using a bow and arrow to shoot the eagle. Breathe out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in, we circle our arms, circle our hands. Breathe out, press, and we spread, twisting to each side. So breathe in, circle, gather. Breathe out, spread, twist, twist. Breathe in, circle, and gather. Breathe out, twist, twist. Breathe in, circle, and gather. Breathe out, twist, twist. Breathe in once more to each side. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Lowering your hands, breathe out, stepping your feet a little closer together. Breathe in, raising the arms up. Breathe out, press. Breathe in, open. And breathe out, sink. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, open. Breathe out, lower. Breathe in, raising your arms. Breathe out, press. Breathe in, open. And breathe out, lower. Turning to one side. Breathe in. Breathe out, extend. Lift up, over, and behind. Breathe in, turn. Breathe out, extend. Lift up, over, and behind. Breathe in, turn. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in once more to each side. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in, putting your hands on your waist. Breathe out, lunge. Breathe in, sit back, turn your foot over, and breathe out, reaching down with your chin. Breathe in, turn. Breathe out, lunge. Breathe in, sit back, turn over, and breathe out. Reach down and extend. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, sit back. And breathe out. Breathe in, pulling your fist back. Breathe out, extend. Breathe in, big circle behind. Keep breathing in, big circle in front. And breathe out. Breathe in, big circle behind. Keep breathing in, big circle in front. And breathe out. Breathe in. Carrying all the way through. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in, big circle. And as we breathe out, we're going to bring our hands down onto our knees, taking our weight through our arms, big circle with our whole head and body now. So breathe in, big circle, all the way around. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Change directions, breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. Stepping the feet close together, finishing where we started. Breathe in, gathering the hands in. Breathe out, pressing apart. And looking up. Breathe in, circle, gather. Breathe out, pressing apart. Breathe in, circle, and gather. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in, circle, and gather. And we'll lower our hands down as we breathe out, stepping our feet back to shoulder width apart and just sink into your posture. Back straight, neck long, shoulders relaxed and open, arms loose at your sides. And again, we'll take a moment to just observe our body, our breath, and our energy. Aware of your whole body, breathing deep but gentle, relaxed breaths, and feeling the breath moving through the body. And then you may have some sense of the energy flowing, stimulated by the movements, the exercises that we've been doing. And maybe not, but maybe you might have a sense of that, the energy flowing, circulating, moving within your meridians. So the organ meridians that we've been working with, are very much like rivers. And as those rivers flow, eventually they all gather into the seas, into the oceans. So we're going to finish with some Zhan Zhuang practice, some standing practice, focusing on those oceans. Now, of course, we can focus on different aspects of those oceans. Today, we're going to do a practice for the three centers, or the three dantian, lower, middle, and upper. So we start standing just as we are now, in a wuji posture, a starting posture, a neutral posture that just lets all of the energy flow. So stand and just relax, enjoy this posture. Enjoy having nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to be, other than right here, right now. Let yourself become very centered, steady in the middle of your posture. It's okay if you need to move a little bit, if your body needs to sway, that's fine. You can think of these standing practices a bit like standing like a tree. A tree stands still, but not completely still. It moves, it sways, and so can we. Letting the energy circulate, wash through. And naturally, as it circulates, it will start to gather into the seas and into the ocean. Any excess will start to gather there. So we'll move into the first of our postures, which focuses on one of those dantian. So we're going to breathe in, straightening our legs, opening our arms wide. So we release, we open before settling into our posture. And then breathe out, sinking your legs back down, bringing your arms back in front. And we're going to hold them in front of our lower dantian, so not touching the body, away in front of the body, underneath the belly button, with the palms pointing inwards to the center of our body. Sink down comfortably into your posture. Again, steady, stable. Allow the energy to continue to flow, continue to circulate. And bring your attention into the center of your body. So it'll be a few inches below your belly button and then inside in the center of your body. Tune your awareness into the energy centered in this area. Feel the energy start to gather, start to accumulate in the center. Breathing deep, full, relaxed breaths. You may feel like there's a little pressure in the center. It comes from the posture we're standing in. This stimulates the energy there. You might also feel the energy from the palms of your hands radiating into the center in the middle of your body, strengthening the energy, balancing the energy. Keep breathing deep, full, relaxed breaths. Aware of that energy in your center. Gradually letting it become warmer, brighter, clearer, more balanced. Deep, slow, relaxed breaths. Tuning into the energy in your lower dantian. Making it strong, healthy, and balanced. Again, if you need to sway a little bit, that's fine. We're in a still posture, but we're not an inanimate object. We're still alive. We can sway and move when we need to. We'll spend just a few more breaths building, strengthening the energy in our lower dantian. And we'll breathe in, straightening our legs, opening our arms wide. So releasing, opening. And breathe out, sinking back down into your posture. This time bringing your hands in front of the center of your chest. Again, hands not touching your body, they're extended out away from your body. Fingers pointing towards each other, hands nice and relaxed. Elbows hanging down. Yeah, it should feel like your arms hang in this position. You're not lifting them, holding them up with your elbows or with your shoulders. And you might notice again as you sit into this position, sinking into your posture, if you put your attention into the center of your chest, the area of your middle dantian, you might notice there's a feeling like there's a little physical pressure squeezing into this area, and this comes naturally from the posture. You might also feel that energy radiating from the palms of your hands into your middle dantian in the center of your chest. So put your awareness into the center of your chest, into the area of the middle dantian. Breathe deep, full, slow, relaxed breaths. Letting your body move with the breath. And feel the energy in your middle dantian start to glow a little bit warmer, a little bit brighter. It starts to become clearer and more balanced. Deep, slow, relaxed breaths, building, strengthening the energy in the middle dantian. Again, if you feel you need to move, if you need to shift your body a little, that's fine. If you need to sway, let the energy flow through. When we stand still, externally still, it often has the effect of increasing the flow of energy internally. But only if we don't let ourselves tense up, lock our body up. So it's important that we stay relaxed as we do this. We let everything flow. And then the internal energy starts to activate, becomes stronger. Deep, slow, relaxed breaths with your awareness in your middle dantian. Feel that energy glow warmer, brighter. stronger, more balanced. Just a few more breaths in the center. Then straighten your legs, stand open. Open your arms wide, breathing in, release, and open. And then breathe out, sinking down, this time bringing your hands above the top of your head. And we'll put our attention into the center of, so not just right on the surface of the top of our head, down a bit lower, deeper into the center of our head. Our upper dantian. And breathe deep, slow, full, relaxed breaths. Again, naturally standing in this posture, it puts a little bit of pressure into this area in our body, stimulating the energy there. The energy radiates from the palms of our hands to further support the energy at the center. With our attention, with our awareness there, as we breathe deep, full, relaxed breaths, we let the energy stabilize, become more balanced, stronger and healthier. Let the energy in your upper dantian glow brighter, clearer, stronger. Deep, full, relaxed breaths. If this one becomes too much for you, this one is often more challenging. If you need to take a break and lower your arms, give them a shake, you're free to do that, and then bring them back up to continue. If you're fine to continue, of course, just continue. But many people find, due to tightness in your shoulders, things like that, they find this one a bit more challenging to maintain. So any time, if you feel you need to, you can take a little break, give your arms a little shake, and then come back to the posture. Breathing deep, full, relaxed breaths. Strengthening, balancing, stabilizing the energy in the upper dantian. Feel it glow warmer, brighter, clearer, stronger, more balanced. Deep, relaxed breaths. Just a few more breaths. Focusing on this upper dantian, building, strengthening the energy in this upper dantian. And breathe in, this time lifting your hands up high, straightening the legs, and then we're going to lower the hands very slowly. So just breathing naturally. Still deep, full, slow, relaxed breaths, but just breathing naturally in and out as you need to, as we very slowly lower our hands. And we feel a wash of energy flow down through our whole body, combining and harmonizing the energy between each of these three centers. And then release your hands to your sides. And again, we'll spend a little bit of time just standing in this Wuji posture, this neutral posture. Just letting the energy settle, stabilize within us. Aware of your breath, aware of your body. And observe your energy. Observe any change in the quality of your energy, how it feels, how it's distributed through your body. Deep, relaxed breaths. We're going to breathe in, lifting our arms up, and breathe out, lowering down. Breathe in, bringing energy up, and then down, breathe out, circulating through the microcosmic orbit. Breathe in, helping to integrate. Breathe out the energy from our session today into our system. Breathe in and out. And one more, breathe in and out. Bring your hands onto your lower abdomen. Shifting them into your lower back, so massaging in circles in your lower back. And now patting down the back, outside of your legs, up the front, inside, out the inside of one arm, up the back of the arm, the other arm, up the back of the arm, your face over your head, over your neck, down, 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 all the way to your feet, coming up. The inside of one arm, back of the arm, the other arm, and the back of the arm. Face over your head, over your neck, down, down, down. One more time. The front, one arm, the back of the arm, the other arm. Stop the waist. Bring your hands back in front. Just letting the energy settle. Okay, I'll grab a chair. We've got some time for some questions and conversation before we finish our session. There we go. All right, I will let people unmute themselves when they want to. There we go, good. All right, how was that? A nice simple session today, but a reasonable little bit of Zhan Zhuang at the end there, some 3 centers practice. Any comments, observations? How was that session for people? Silence, that's fine. Well, it was a nice session for me. Getting the energy flowing, building the energy in those dantians. Nice way to really get everything balanced and build up your internal resources. So as a general rule, which some of you may have heard me say before, so when we move faster movements are generally good for circulating energy and even for discharging energy. So, and sometimes this is very valuable. One of the great myths, I think, about Qigong practice is that it's always slow. It's not, and there is benefits sometimes in moving faster to circulate the energy and discharge it. As we go slower, that is more useful for accumulating energy, building and storing energy. And so both of these are important. Building, accumulating, and storing energy is important, but then also circulating, moving the energy, and even discharging the energy is also important. And so related to that, the still practices are some of the best ones for building and storing energy inside you. So if you're needing to recharge, it doesn't mean that you just do still practice, because again, it's very important to have that movement as well. But practicing some of the still practices are really useful for just recharging and building up the energy within your body, so you have those resources available to you when you're out and about and doing whatever else you need to do. Let me see, there's a few comments in the chat. All right, so Elizabeth says, a wonderful lesson. I feel so much better, less stressed. That's good. I found it helpful as regard to the course on Introduction to Qigong Healing. Yeah, so there's a connection between all of the different practices, of course. They working with some of the same concepts, same aspects of our energy in different ways, using different tools to work with them. So Martha says, I enjoyed the discipline of the 3 poses. Yeah, discipline, that's a good word. So they can be challenging, of course. Like lots of things, the more you practice, the easier it becomes, because you've disciplined yourself, I suppose, into being able to do it. And yeah, some of them can be challenging to begin with, but they are worthwhile. And
it feels great.
Yeah, that's great. And I will add to that, we spent a reasonable while on that today. We probably spent almost 20 minutes, which if you're new to it is quite a long time. If you've practiced for a while, that's not so much, but if you're new, that's quite a long time.
Always, I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I know.
I loved it. I come from being a long distance runner, so okay. I love that discipline. I love that hard work.
That's great. Just as some commentary though, always important to be gentle with yourself as part of your practice. So discipline is great, and even if it is difficult, to go, actually, okay, this is a bit difficult, but I'm going to carry on. But not taking that too far, and to listen to your body and go, oh, I don't want to push it too hard, because as I mentioned while we're practicing, if we strain and we lock up and we block things up, we actually stop getting the benefits of what we want. So we want to find that balance of where we can remain relaxed and focused and discipline ourselves to do that. But when it becomes too much, recognize our limits as part of that as well. But it's definitely, the standing practices are some of the ones that really develop that discipline the most. So they're great to do. Yeah. Let's see. Maria says the static stances were difficult, but she's recently lost quite a bit of energy. She feels the benefit all the same. That's good. Julie says, apologies, I came in a bit late and did not catch the name of the initial practice. We were practicing 12 rivers. I did find the Zhan Zhuang, and you did spell it, oh, almost correct. There's an H in the second one as well. Very palpably increasing sensation of energy in each dantian. That's great. Jennifer says, this was so good. Glad to be back after a few weeks away. Yeah, you were sailing, weren't you? That's pretty fun. Thank you and nice to see everyone. I wondered about when working with the energy field, thinking of BHE here, if how you relate to the energy field and its layers to the three centers from the standing practice. Okay, so yeah, so that's an interesting question. It's not something you need to focus on within this practice at all. You can just focus on the centers, but as your awareness develops and you become more aware of subtle things as you're doing this, there are different qualities to the energy in each of the centers, and this then does have a connection in terms of your energy field as well. So the lower dantian relates very much to the physical body, so the physical substance of our body, and so the energy feels more solid and tangible. The energy of the upper dantian relates more to the mind, to the thoughts. That is still connected to the physical structures of our body, and this energy does relate to every part of our body in a sense, but its nature is it's more insubstantial. It's not as solid and tangible. It has a lighter feeling to it. The middle dantian is somewhere in between. It's more of a more liquid flowing, not as solid as the lower dantian, not as insubstantial as the upper, somewhere in between. And this relates very much to our emotions. So, you know, physical, emotions, mental. As this goes out and connects to our energy field, the qualities of the energy in our energy field also change the further out from us. And so close in, the energy is more solid and tangible. As it goes further out, it becomes less tangible, and you know, the least tangible further out. And so there is a correlation between the energy in these centers and the layers or the different portions of the energy field as well. So yeah, for most people, not something you need to focus on in the practice at all, but it might be something you become aware of as you continue to practice, and particularly if you are doing some other practices as well. So John Grafton says, really good session, hot now. In the one arm raising in your video, you do 3 on one side, then 3 on the other, the way you did it today, alternating. Oh, no, you are mixed up. So he says, the way you did it today, alternating on one side, then the other feels much better for me. More balance. Is there a specific difference between the two ways? Okay, different exercises. Yeah, so I'll clarify that now. It's not actually the same exercise. So I think what you're mixing one arm raising and the expanding the body space, which we do in between heaven and earth. They're very similar, but not quite the same in terms of how they look. In terms of what they do, they're quite different. So one arm raising, generally best with our feet together, and we circle our hands, and then we press apart, coming onto the balls of our feet and looking up. And when we do this, and then we circle as we come back down, and then we go to the other side, so it's got this big circle. And all of these parts together, the looking out, the balls of the feet, the central alignment, creates a specific stretch through the stomach meridian. Yeah. And this gathering is part of gathering into the stomach and then sending out from the stomach. The other movement, which I think you're mixing this up with, is part of expanding the body space or spreading the energy, which we do within between heaven and earth. Now, when we do this in multiple different directions. So we do it to the sides, we do it up and down, and we do it to the front and back, and we do it in all these different directions. We're not gathering in between. We're not stretching the stomach meridian as such. And so for this one, it's all just about the outwards expansion. So outwards expansion, gathering back in, outwards expansion. So stretching the body, and then we'll stretch the other side. Again, in all different directions, opening the body up. So one of many examples where a movement might look almost the same, but it's not quite the same. And because of those differences, it's working quite differently. So again, in expanding the body space, feet wider, we're not focusing on stretching the stomach meridian, right? Versus when we're doing one arm raising, we have the feet close together and we're circling and then opening, circling, and then opening. They look very similar, but they actually work on some different things. And there are lots and lots of examples like that, where things are, maybe almost the same, but some changes in details, and also the change in your focus changes what you're doing. So glad to clarify that one for you, John. Cool. All right. Well, nice to see you all this morning for me, probably afternoon and evening, things like that for other people. Yeah, I think we'll finish our session there and look forward to seeing you in the next one.
Thank you.
Thank you.